Hello, in this video I'm going to unequivocally prove two things with several clips for you. I'll explain the clips as they're happening, so don't worry. 1. Nanos take priority over everything else in the game. 2. Electric and cleansing napalm is a horrible noob trap synergy that you should never use. And note, throughout this video I'm going to say the word synergy. I'm not referring to cleansing napalm. I'm referring to cleansing napalm and electrical being used together. Okay, so CN, cleansing napalm, applies bio and fire to the target. This is unintuitive, but it is actually an intended interaction. Electrical, if your weapon is electric nano, you can only ever deal 100% to a burning target. This means that this effect right here is canceled out. And in the clips I'm going to show you, this, however, is not applied because the weapons doesn't actually count as incendiary. It still counts as electric. You gain the damage bonus versus shields, but not versus health. And because everything has health and basically only dark matter has shields, it should be pretty apparent why this is terrible. It is a giant noob trap. There is nothing in the game that could even prep you to think that this would work this way. But as I'm going to show you in the next couple of clips with a siphon and an electrical CN mass blaster, it absolutely works that way. And for future reference, nanos take priority over everything else in terms of the, stack of damage effects. Hello, in this clip I'm going to showcase why it's such a bad synergy, like I said. So, this is 3500 damage electric CN mass blaster. Now, take note, you're going to see these breakpoints come up. 3000 once CN is applied, 3300 and 3500. That has to do with their armor. Don't mistake any values here. So look, there's 3000, there's 3300, there's the 3500 for being armorless. But as you can see, 3000 right there, 33,000, and then 35 with no armor. Exactly what you'd expect. Well, that means they're not taking any extra damage from CN, like I said. So, let me showcase, just to prove my point, this is what it's like with Siphon. Now, mind you, this weapon only does 3300 damage. It's missing the damage mastery. But if you see, it's dealing 3700 and 4100 and then 4600 when Siphon gets applied. So yes, it is absolutely a noob trap. This is objective proof that they cancel each other out. The reason why this works, by the way, in case you're wondering, real quick science session for you. If your weapon deals electrical damage, you deal 100% damage if target is burning. If your weapon is incendiary, if the target is electrocuted, they only take 100% shield damage. So here's the thing. If your weapon itself is electrical, then they're only taking this much damage when CN is applied. This is not applying because the weapon's damage type is not incendiary. But if you were to use this exact electrical CN weapon on a shielded target, well, I'll cover that in the next clip. Hello, this is the same electric 3500 damage CN mass blasters. Now I want to show how it works on shield. So as you can see, I'm doing 4400 to the shields, and then my damage immediately goes away. Now, considering they have 4 plates of armor, this like 45 to 4900 that you're seeing, depending on the armor values, that's actually what you would expect with the electrical 60% damage. And for reference, let me show you what it's like with the siphon gun. 1900 to 2500. So it should be pretty obvious what's happening there. As I explained in the beginning of this video, the nano is just taking precedent over everything else.